Welcome back to my channel, everyone. I am back with Maddie here in the rose quartz, which is the bag that I am currently carrying. And on yesterday, received in my TSV in the color mustard. So I don't normally carry a bag if I know that I don't care for it. But in this particular case, because this bag is a new leather, I am actually going to go ahead and carry it for a few days to see how I like it, to see how it wears, so that during my live on Sunday, I am better able to speak to this beacon leather. Couple of things that we'll talk about on Sunday during the live stream are the dimensions of this bag, the shoulder drop of this bag. We'll talk about how it wears and carries based on my usage over the next couple of days. If it ends up being a winner, then of course I'll, eat crow and tell you that. But if not, I'll have a much more educated view on the bag and the leather. So the first thing I'm going to do is unpack her and see if everything that I have in Maddie, which was a TSV as well, if all that I have in Maddie will fit in the beacon slip tote. So I'm going to go ahead and unpack her and load her up. One of the things that I have really enjoyed about the Maddie is the fact that when I first started carrying her, and I bought her in a couple of different colors, I didn't want to adjust the strap because Dooney really does a nice job of, presetting the straps so that they don't need adjusting. But with this being the natural vachetta trim and the fact that Saffiano doesn't soften, it doesn't give, it just wasn't comfortable. So after I adjusted the strap just by one hole, it made a huge difference in the shoulder drop, and I have truly enjoyed carrying this bag a lot more than when I first got it. The other reason that I wanted to share this bag is because the strap of this bag and the trim of this bag is what this bag is made out of. It's just treated from or not treated, let me back up, not treated, but it's dyed so that it actually takes on color. So let's dig in. This leather is extremely smooth and very structured. The nature of vachetta leather is that it is not treated. It is what you usually make trim and corners out of. So it's going to be interesting to see how an entire bag that is made out of a leather that is usually made to protect the corners of a bag, how it will wear. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything unpacked, load these items in here, and see if everything fits. Okay, let's start with the pocket contents. I have removed everything out of this front pocket out of the Maddie. And even though there's not like an accordion style slide to this pocket, it's got a nice little base to it, and it's a wide pocket. So I was able to get a lot in here. I'm talking about gum, tissues, lip gloss, lipstick, a couple of tubes of that. I also had some medication, and it fit into this pocket very easily. On the slip tote in the beacon, I had to split the contents between the two pockets, front and back. And as you can tell, it's not laying flat. So I have, and these are not even full packs of gum. It's not full packs of medication, but the pocket doesn't have any give to it. It doesn't have any depth to it. So it's not going to hold a lot, and it's definitely not going to lay flat. And this, again, you know, even with me just having tissue in there and another pack of gum, that pocket doesn't have any depth to it, so it's going to cause everything to stand out on the bag. So definitely not what I was expecting just from the outside pocket contents. Maddie holds a whole lot more because she got all of that in the front pocket. The inside of my bag, I have 2 Dooney cosmetic cases. I have my sunglass case that I picked up in Hawaii. I have my Willis clutch. I've got lip gloss, ink pens, candy, face spray, and my envelope card case in the pocket. And then in this one, I have hand lotion, vitamins, and a few more ink pens. So let's see if all of this will comfortably fit in the slip tote. To my amazement, everything fits. I've not finished stuffing the pocket, but it does feel like I'm trying to stuff sardines into a can. It fits. If you are into geometry projects and everything having a place, and the inside of your bag not having any wiggle room for you to be able to, move things around. If you want a very structured, what I'll call filing system in your bag, then this is absolutely the way to go. I still have all of these items, my face spray, a couple of ink pens, allergy meds, and some vitamins, my hand lotion, my card case, and a couple of ink pens. I've still got to figure out how to get that in here, and not a whole lot of room to spare. But so far, everything has gone. So let's see if I'm going to be able to get the rest of these items in here. All right, so these items are not going to fit in my bag. I'm frustrated because there is potential for these items to fit. But the reason I can't get my Mario Badescu facial spray in here or my allergy medicine is because, let me see if I'm going to be able to get it on camera. The things that I have in the front pocket, like here, which is what in this pocket, is my lip gloss. Because there's no give in this pocket, it's protruding into the inside of the bag, which is not giving me room in this pocket. See? It's not giving me room in the pocket to slide the other items in here. Now, I could probably get the rest of my pens in, but I've got plenty of pens in here. I don't need any more of those. What I would like to have is my card case, my allergy medicine, and my facial spray, because it's still hot as heck in Georgia, so that I can hydrate. I'm just trying to see if there's like a nook or cranny in here that I could use to, that's my nylon medium wristlet that I use for a coin case. I just don't have, I don't have any room to put the rest of my stuff in. And these to me are 3 important items. As you can tell, I use my facial spray to hydrate. Allergy medicine, I can't live without it. Vitamins, just in case I forget to pack some when I travel. And then my card case, which is packed. I've got everything from cards to cash in here. And it would be really nice to have it in my bag. But that's not working, so let me see if I can at least get the top of the bag to zip without having to force it. All right, I got my clipper on my bag. Everything is in there. The top is zipped. But as you can tell here on the front, items are already starting to cause a problem with the leather. I'm just wanting to see. That was caused from a lipstick. That's how tight these pockets are. And I really thought that I was going to be able to, carry this and give it a fair shot. But if you don't even have enough space in the front pocket for a lipstick to sit or to be stored without it protruding the leather, there's not any give in the leather to start with, but that also means that there's not a lot of space in this pocket for actual storage. So the idea of sunglasses or readers, that's not going to work in here. Oh, that's surely going to fall out of there. This, I don't know. What do y'all think? I love the color. Surprisingly, the larger items that I was carrying in my Maddie did fit, but I still have 3 very important to me items that I've not been able to get inside the bag. I'm going to play around with it for a little bit to see if there's a way for me to reconfigure and get everything in here, but it's not looking good. But just taking a closer look at the leather, and I know I'm getting some shadows. I like the top stitch on the bag. I'm liking the color and the color saturation. I love that sound from a leather standpoint, but of course that's not going to last. As the leather wears, that noise will stop. The shoulder drop length, we'll talk about that on Sunday. Gold leather plated hardware on the front. I love that it's a clean, crisp look to the bag, that it's very structured. So far, with this one coming straight out of the packaging, I've not noticed any dings or scratches, and also didn't notice putting any dings or scratches on the leather as I was loading the bag up. But what I will tell you is that the bag that I initially unboxed on my channel was larger than this one, notably so larger, and is a much more comfortable fit, I believe, for me. But there she is in all her TSV glory. And I'm going to see if I can, again, get these last 3 items in here so that I can carry her. If not, then I'm going to have to figure out another way to get through the next couple of days without these items being with me. So thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, I do hope that you are finding something that feeds your Dooney addiction. Take care. Make sure that you come back on Sunday to check out the update on the Beacon collection. Until next time, I do hope that you're finding something that feeds your Dooney addiction. Take care.